know thine baby's fathers, my baby daddies. Have you missed me or no? I miss y'all. You guys know when I make videos standing up, I don't know how to act. I need to probably sit down or relax. Today we're here to talk about pussy hygiene. Yay! I'm tired of bitches walking around with stinking, smelling ass pussies, and I understand because no one really tells us this. No one really even tells us that you're supposed to not stink down there. Nobody really gives you the guide on how to keep it fresh and so clean. Everybody's vagina is different. I'm sorry, you might want to turn this down if your mom's around, because this is kind of an awkward video to watch with her, even though she should have probably taught you this already. We're going to talk about different areas of vaginal hygiene from the beginning to the end. Let's start with bowel movements. If you have to pee, make sure when you wipe you hold the toilet paper there while it soaks up all the extra urine. Don't let piss sit there. Don't let piss sit there. Just don't do it. Another thing you can do is pack some baby wipes. Baby wipes work a lot, not only for cleaning urine, but wiping your ass when you shit. I'm not going to censor myself because if you look down, the name of the channel is My Frugal Finds, not yours. So that being said, don't tell me about my language on my channel. Make your own and censor yourself there. How about that? They always teach you that you should wipe from the front back, but that's stupid. 2 different paper towels, 2 different toilet papers, one wipes here and one wipes back. So you wipe backwards. Don't ever pull it forward, because when bacteria from your shit gets inside of there, then it's just a bad situation and it's really bad and it can get really yeasty really fast, or very BVE very fast. Things we will talk about later. Make sure you never carry the stuff from your butthole to your vagina. I just need you guys to know that nothing from your butthole should ever come to your vagina. I don't care what it is. Yes, use your imagination. Don't put something that was in your butthole inside of your vagina. Same thing goes for showering. If you're washing, you wash separately. You wash your front with your right hand, you wash your back with your left hand. Okay? All that summer's eve and shit, you don't need none of that. All you need is a really good shower hose. If you have them shower hoses that you can take off and get down there, some water, some warm water. Sometimes you can make it hot if you did something bad the night before. Make that water hot. But you don't need soap whatsoever, because soap throws off your pH balance. I'm not really sure what side of the pH balance chart yeast infection falls under, but if you take too much of the good bacteria out of your vagina, I can't explain this to you, but Google can. There's an acid side and there's an alkaline side. In the middle is where you want to be. You probably have this much of a grace period. 7 is the number that you have to be at, right? It goes from 1 to 13 and you have to be at 7, which is in the middle. 7 through 9, okay? So if you're a little bit too far this way, your vagina will start to smell. It will start to itch. You can go to the doctor and they will give you medicine and you will go back to here. If it gets too far here, it will get irritated and fat and white chunky shit will start coming out. Now you go to the doctor and he will bring you back to here. You understand? This is where you need to be. If you have a stank pussy, if you have a smelling coochie, okay, if you have odors in your vaginal area, make sure that you go and see a doctor. Planned Parenthood, they check you up for free. Even if you have a job, you don't have a job, you have insurance, you don't have insurance, go to Planned Parenthood, make an appointment. No one is going to judge you, because the people who I judge are the people who have never been to Planned Parenthood before. Why haven't you? You haven't done a pap smear before? Like, come on, girl, you gotta check on yourself. You need to be worried about yourself. You need to be worried about your body. When you play with soap and all that other stuff inside of your vaginal area, the oils and all the perfumes and stuff that they use can irritate you. It can really irritate you. Trust me, I have issues with this. My doctor told me, don't use any soap down there because you have very sensitive vagina. Simple as that. Since we're talking about shower things, let's get into the shaving or the waxing or the whatever you want to do down there to keep the hair away. I do believe in keeping the hair away. Even though some people say, oh, no, if you have hair down there, you're not going to smell, blah, blah, blah. Baby, no matter how much water, oil, or soap you use to clean yourself, if I wash my hair today and I blow dry it and I know it's clean, guess what? There's still a little bit of particles of dirt inside of there because it's hair. It holds on to that type of stuff. So make sure you keep it trimmed. It doesn't have to be completely shaved, but at least if it's trimmed, come on. Yeah, I shave. I'm a shaver. I used to use Nair. I would use Nair on the skin part and then never try to use Nair. Again, these chemicals, you guys, don't play with them. That will fuck you up. Don't use Nair on the bottom area where the juices come out of. You use the Nair on the top area, on the area where it's just skin, flat surface, no open wounds. If you are not good with shaving, please do not do it. You have to be precise and you have to be calm and you have to know what the fuck you're doing. You have to like squat down, get in a weird angle and get, you know, the corners. You have to open it up and move it around and make sure you're rinsing it off in between. These are things that these young girls need to know. These are things that you need to know. If you're the type of person that likes to get waxed, I've heard that that's a good idea. She don't know nothing about that. So me and her, we don't even talk about that. Because me, I don't like pain. So me and her, we don't even discuss about that. I heard it's better though because it takes the hair out from the root. So you don't get razor bumps. Razor bumps come because, especially with black girls, when you're shaving, we have curly hair. So when the hair is trying to come back out from your skin, it gets caught. And it's like, hold up. Wait, that's not where I'm supposed to go, but it's already inside the skin. That's how you get razor bumps, because they're ingrown hairs. Don't be ashamed of your razor bumps. Girls have them, boys have them, whatever. I recommend coconut oil. Every time after I shave, I use coconut oil and I massage it. So that way, I don't know, that's just what I do. And it works. They also have things like this. This says Bikini Bump Blaster. And pretty much it's supposed to be exactly what that is. And I don't know, I bought this a while ago. I obviously haven't used it because it's still here. It pretty much looks like little pads like this, and I guess after you shave you just take out one of the pads and you wipe yourself. It's dry now. I could throw this in the trash. I used it once and it didn't really do much for me. Let's talk about sex. For one, ladies, please, these niggas ain't shit. Not only are they not shit, they also carry diseases that they have no clue that they carry. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this out here and say, wear a condom if you're having sex with somebody. I mean, if you're allergic, figure out the one that you like. If you don't like the smell of condoms, like find the one that doesn't have a smell. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different ways to wear condoms. These men are trifling, so just make sure you wear condoms with them. It doesn't matter what race they are, okay? And if you don't wear a condom and something happens, just make sure you go to the doctor as soon as possible. Go the next day. Take my blood, check my urine, do everything. It was an accident, I was drunk, blah, 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 whatever. Fix me. Fix me, Lord. I want it to be like it never happened. Since we're right here, let's just head on over to oral sex. Yeah, y'all didn't never expected me to be on here talking about this, right? Well, a lot of guys, their trick to figure out if they're gonna give you oral sex is like they'll be kissing on you, then they'll bring their hand down, start messing with you, you know what I mean? Then they're bringing their hand back up and then like maybe act like they're gonna put on their condom or something, and then they'll, you know what I'm saying? Like real slick. Oh, they'll know it's like, okay, I can go down. It's okay, or it's not. If your coochie ain't right, don't even engage, cause then you're in the group chat. Her coochie was funky. Yes, it was. It stank. Here's some tricks. Hand sanitizer. Bath & Body Works has really cute ones. I'll show you. And they smell really good. This one is Mad About You. This one is Ocean for men. Never put that on your open wound. And when I'm talking about open wound, you know what I'm talking about. What this whole video is about. But remember, there's skin around the open wound that if you've been working all day or you've been walking around, if you pull up your armpits, you know, after a long day, you can smell the deodorant, but you can still smell that it's been a long day. Never done it before, but here's a little hack, a little life hack, you guys. I've never seen this anywhere else before, so you're hearing it here first. Get a little hand sanitizer, keep it in your purse. When it's time to get down with the get down, just use it and rub it around the skin area. That's gonna kill all the germs. Not only does that work for that, it also works for your armpits. You want to refresh your deodorant? Grab some scented hand sanitizer and rub that in there, and then if you have deodorant, put deodorant on top of it. But if you don't, you'll see, you smell really good. Like, I do that a lot, actually. Sometimes, even if it's not been a long day, in the morning I'll go and put some hand sanitizer and then put deodorant on, because it lasts longer like that too. Before you engage in intercourse, how about this? Take a finger, one of your fingers, maybe the smallest one, maybe you know you can only use this one, or you could just use your whole hand. It's up to you. Do what the guys do. Test yourself. Go down. Sometimes you can sit out. Sometimes you're not gonna play this game. Sometimes you're gonna be on the bench. You know, maybe next week after you go to the doctor and get that medicine for the reason why your coochie smell like that. What has helped me a lot is that I do not wear underwear anymore. Only time I wear underwear is when I'm on my period. Good thing that we're talking about periods, because you do still gotta smell good even when you're on your period. People like to say, oh well, I'm on my period, so that's... No! Change yourself. You're a grown-up. Okay? You gotta change yourself. You see people letting their babies walk around all day with the same diaper on? No! They change it. Stop being cheap. Buy a whole pack of pads and use the whole pack of pads. I don't care. Every time you piss, you change that motherfucking pad. You understand me? I'm not even playing. You see, I never look at the lens, but I'm looking at the lens right now. I'm looking at the lens because I'm serious about this. You shouldn't wear a pad all day. I understand it might be tedious. Oh my God, I have to take it off, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Do it. You're in the bathroom. Do it real quick. If you can't do it because it's embarrassing or whatever, then fine. You can wait a little longer. And when you're on your period, carry baby wipes. It helps a lot, I promise. When it comes to your menstrual cycle, a way to keep it fresh down there is just to make sure you change yourself often. Shave before you start. If you know you're starting this week, make sure you shave, because you don't want to get all them blood clots and stuff stuck inside of your pubic hairs, right? Especially for those of you who use dry paper towels to wipe yourselves. Clean it up. Clean it up. And clean it up down there. Ladies, with this toxic shock syndrome going around, make sure you do not leave a tampon inside of your vagina and go to sleep. Never sleep with tampons. They have chemicals. And you know what we said about chemicals. Chemicals are bad for your open wound. Google it. Toxic shock syndrome is killing people. Google it. I'm not playing. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not. If you're in the presence of somebody and you change your bloody pad, make sure you wrap it up and you put it inside your bag and take it home with you. Because not only is it nasty and it might smell inside of someone's trash can and you don't know when they're going to take the trash can out, but there are some crazy people out here that will use your blood and do ritual. That was my Nigerian coming out. I don't think anybody in America would do that, right? My mom always told me to carry your pad and throw it away where there's no one around. So throw it into a dumpster or something. A lot of people say that they have a lot of juices, so they can't go without wearing panties. Let me tell you something. Oh, girl over here, she got a lot of juices, and I don't wear panties. So I'm just saying, try it out for a couple of weeks. If you're good and you're confident that if you step over somebody and you're not wearing underwear, they won't smell anything, wearing underwear will be a thing of the past. I promise you. For those of you who wear underwear, ladies, I went to boarding school in Nigeria, so I was taught this in boarding school. Let me say, I haven't been wearing panties for probably like 6-7 months. This is doctor's order. But when I was wearing panties, when I got in the shower, I got in the shower with my underwear on. While I was taking a shower, I would use my body wash and wash my underwear. This is not only because I don't want it to smell, or I don't want anybody to see my dirty panties laying around, but also because there are some creeps out there that will go in your laundry when you're not looking and sniff your panties. Now, you had a long day that day, that will be very embarrassing. So make sure you wash your panties while you're in the shower. Got it? Good. I'm glad we had this talk. Wow, you're learning so much. Another thing, you guys, eat fruit. A lot of fruit. Pineapples, Skittles. Yeah, Skittles are fruit. Watermelon. All of those type of fruit are good for your vajayjay. And make sure you guys have a blessed day. I love you guys. I love the world. And you should have no drama in your life. Unless it's coming from me, because I am your baby mama. I got all the drama. I'm your baby mama. And I got all the drama. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, you guys. Love you. Give me a kiss. I don't know if I even checked in, but we're at Denny's. Oh, right there. How she walk?